Today is day 11 of Masters Tokyo, and we have one match today, the lower final between Evil Geniuses and PRX. The winner of this match will go on to versus Fnatic in the grand final, while the loser gets third place for the tournament. It's also worth noting that this match is a best of 5, whereas every other match so far has only been a best of 3. Going into this match, Evil Geniuses were definitely the favourites. The maps for this series are Fracture for EG, Lotus for PRX, Split for EG, Pearl for PRX, and then Ascent as the decider. Looking at the agents for Fracture, neither team has made any changes, so that means a Sova for EG, and a Neon for PRX. There were a lot of highlights for Fracture, here are a few of them.
More game yet to be played. If they do win this, here's an attempt to try and flood back in. Showstopper, massive value. 2 kills off the rip. Pick up some rifles, pick up some guns, upgrades. All around, Busio hitting his shot. Ults exchange, but it's just down to Divine. And where is he? Backside of Halls. He's going to try and stop this defuse. This was a bit of a half by here. First kill found, but shut down by Jorgamo. He grabs 4 in the midst of it. The lockdown here at work. Jorgamo's going to deliberately get detained. Oh, no way. And he's going to be calling it out. Pre-fired onto the corner. Forsaken's wondering how the hell did they know I was creeping up onto it? Unreal. And Jorgamo does not get cleared. Still alive in the fight. Once more, left up to Divide. Scrambling, racing around. Yeah, the plant is down, but he'd have to pull off something unruly. First one is going to be gained. There's a fight taken towards him, but sticking halfway all the way for Ethan and his team. I've got the coverage.
If PRX loses this, the economy might be shot.
Up close, tagged up though. Con was set up for it. Here's the overdrive. Forsaken would love a kill. Run and gun, at play, at work. He's suited for it. Here's a Rolling Thunder, intending to punish. Scatters his way through, trying to buy a bit of space and time once more for them, but his crossfire setup says gaps in the openings. Still Forsaken's in it, but he's the last one left and he's got so much more to do. Spike has been planted for him. He gets information, knows that Team 1 is in main, whips out the rifle, 8 bullets left. Needs to find a kill here. Ethan opens himself to it. Here's the ult. Still left, gonna be fading at any point now. Wide to the angle. Team 1 shuts him down. This way and that. Here's the lockdown now. An attempt to get a bit of a breather in the moment. Lockdown used into tower. Team 1 hears it. No amount of fancy movement will save Forsaken from that one, so space has been cleared all the way through. Mind Freak and Jing, they can't afford to play under the site, but as it was actually destroyed there somehow, but...
Yeah, Jing's used his nade for it by the look of things.
Right at the tail end, here's a satchel play up towards the top. Alarm bot, how is he managing that? He knows what a second player is. Util caught out in the open. Ethan normally so good for it. It's just up to Demon 1, and here's a familiar state of affairs, isn't it? Orbital strike, denying the first tap. And now the showstopper. Jing gonna be using it. One ultimate for it, smoked on onto the defuse, but he's perfectly finds it. Stopping the defuse, half not gained. Jing realizes it, it's done, it's over. It's chaos. It's the fast rotation back over towards it, but EG slowly tightening the net. Util to clear out close to the site. Everything being expended. CGRS and Forsaken, they've doubled up. It's a high-low setup here. Time running so damn short. First kill granted to him. Close to default. Aftershock pushing him wide out into the open. No bullets left. It's a 1-2 face as well. They have to try and collect these kills. Pushing him all the way down. CGRS, he's done not enough.
So, as expected, EG end up taking their pick of Fracture 13-7. Demon 1 had a really good map here, and Boostio's Operator was important as well. And now heading to Lotus map 2. Looking at the agents for this map, Com is now on the Viper, whereas originally he's been playing the Breach here. Here's some of the highlights for Lotus.
Don't know, I mean,
yeah, not too sure.
It can't be on the Altor, but it must be for Rubble. But where's the contact for that?
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Here's Dizzy. Information gathered. That collects onto a cacophony of players, all grouped up. Beautiful work. And they have absolutely turned EG into mincemeat. But I think they've just got enough to extend it. Brought it into it. Yeah, here's the post plant. Ob still in the hands of Demon 1. Here's another one. Right for him, pushing deep into the spawn now, over the top, over the heads, Dizzy, lands Jing, he hasn't spotted it. Ships in the night, Commerce lurks right behind them, and they are none the wiser, clearing out everything. I cannot believe it. It's planted for him. A tap, he knows it. Com may have just made a massive play. One to save the map, a tap onto it, misses the shot, no bullets. Has to go for the reload, another tap, forcing it, snakebite, doesn't know if it connects, has to be a wide face, half onto the defuse, it's shut down. But my God, what a chance. PRX, only one step away, out in the open, Busio does not know which way to stand.
And that's the lockdown gone.
Yep.
Made to look silly, foolish by PRX.
And they left scrambling Into the sight lines, Divide with the operator, straight down mid. Cross-section of wires in the traps. All you gotta do is drop down and you're gonna be punished. Showstopper around the side, Ethan's there, Jorgamo forwards. Can they really make something of this? Trailblazer around the side, it catches onto Mindfreak, and of course the punish is there. How has this turned? No reactions inside Jorgamo. Taking matters into his own hands. For the map. They want to see the extension in play. CJRS pushing through the smoke is instantly there. Shut down. What was that from EG? Double door here, Boostio's just trying to get his eyes on the traces. Bit of counter spam maybe in order, but no kills to be found, no damage either. The nanoswarms are already being cleared. It's the bait and switch, and they wait out the util. Here's a satchel play. What is that? You can always count on Jing, and he has just broken apart the defense in the blink of an eye. Movement so clean, Jorgamo seeking to deny. There's the plan, disrupted with 2 kills there, dodging off the showstopper. Nade at his feet, round to the corner. Jing will not let him get away with it. Break away from the action. Here's a mosh pit. Wingman round to the side. That's a snake bite. Let to try and push back this aggression. This time, everything is contained.
This time they're ready for it. The incredible PRX trap ends up biting them instead.
They're going into B here, into the connector. Jing, he hasn't been dealt with. Still has a nade and a satchel. Jing, he's pushing forwards into them. He's taking a second kill away from. Satchel's still there. Nade on top, 20 seconds remaining. It has to be a quick pivot, but right into the arms and sightline of Mindfreak. Blinded up, does not matter. Still here's the shots. Spike, drop behind the wall. Time running short, still only 12 seconds. Jorgamo, he cleans him up. He's carving out a path. Maybe onto the site themselves. he needs to get this plan down with only 5 seconds left. Brought down, stunned out. has to stick it. A rocket will close. Jing is a monster.
PRX end up taking Lotus in overtime 14-12. Jing was incredible on the raise as always, and PRX really make the Gecko look good here on Lotus. Now we're heading to Split, and we have a mirror matchup with both teams running the double controller and double duelist. Here are some of the highlights from Split.
To pull, double satchel play. Jing's already in their face. Trailblazer on the back, stunned up. Where's the punish? Satchel, making a mark. No way. Jorgamo was hoping to punish that. He's brought down anyway. Here we go. Lurk timings. Be careful. Got to be certain of this one. Could not adjust it with a spray down. So grabbing the one, but eventually brought down. Players enough and abound. This is brought to a 2 versus 2.
Big timing from Boostio there. Andy's watching for Jing.
Oh, Jing still wins it. Duels, man. He's so keen and eager to take them. Into the side, into the corner, gets that plant down.
But Jing chooses not to. Jing's hiding in hell.
And he's just spotted no way. What a pre-fire. Com's brought it to a 1 versus 1. And takes the fight to him. Cut them across again, going back to the fast place, dash into the smoker, pull to counter, and what a counter it is! Bait them in, strike them back, hammer and anvil style. The 2 entry players, I mean, Jing and Forsaken, they can get nothing done. The pathing there, dropping down into hell, there was a pull prior, and at this point, it's just an absolute aim labs routine. This attempt, a chance to punish again, the exact same play! Team of 1 though, this time playing inside the smoke to punish it. Only one, shame on you. Still, they run forwards into the site, and the util is clearing all the corners. Jorgamo caught out in the open. Cosmic Divide cuts up the angles. Demon 1 still there. Crouch peek yet. Well, how does he have the presence of mind to clear it still? I just don't know with this guy, but he is quite an insane player.
Look at the setup though in the post plant. Barely anybody on site. Doubled up like it's a backstab in heaven.
Yeah, up into heaven here. They clear out the one player that was playing onto the site, but can they deal with these again? Onto the heaven players. It's up to Mindfreak. Does he have a pull for the plan? Looks like there's one.
But is ready for his positioning. Oh, they try the body block.
Yeah, body block this one. Mindfreak still on heaven. He could do a lot here. He's landed it. Enough kills found. 25 health though. Does he take the bait? It was tapped. He doesn't swing. Boostio, absolute balls of steel from Mindfreak. Swinging wide. Boostio gets half. Not enough time. Satchel's at work again. Jorgamo seeking to have a bit of a repeat. It's literally a repeat of the round that he did prior. This time, knives at play, at work, updraft, over the top. Divide is punished. CJRS trying to play anti-flash. What a shot to hit for Boostio.
Makes sense on an eco.
And this is shortly spotted, close to the corner into hell. There's no actual trade inside, but eventually it comes through, and there with the stingers. It's brought down a thrifty, 9-9. Stars aplenty. What a defeat of Forsaken. This is pandemonium. Just a recall so that he can set himself up onto an angle, but who knows whose util's whose. Fade into the side, that's a satchel to punish, but such quick reactions. Forsaken! He's a menace! 2 players brought down, a dash reset. He's got it active once more in case he does want to take another peek at things, but just backs away. 35 seconds roughly left in the round. The side set onto A, but they need an opening. They need it now. Devi still pushing him back. That was his snake bite. Dropped down onto the corner. Forsaken. What is that? Spraying him through. Still watching it.
PRX make a strong comeback here on Split and take the map 13-10. They were down 6 rounds early on in the game, but yeah, they managed to bring it back, not even off individual heroics or anything. Everyone played well for them here. Now going to Pearl, with Evil Geniuses running the Viper Harbor, and PRX with the Phoenix. Here are some of the highlights from Pearl.
Just win the second round.
But yeah, and part of the reason why they're so successful is because they opt into these forces all the way through. Stingers into the back of it. This time Jogamon will meet them. All the way through, catching onto the heels of Komi, seeking to reposition, vulnerable up. Enough damage done, but the bullets spraying around Cove in his face. He can't get the weapon out in time. It's just punishments all over the place. Dissipation of the smoke. Grants an easy sightline. Ult's already built up. Why not expend it? Round 2, by the way. Round 2. And still hunted him down with a rifle, but blind as a bat. Demon 1 cannot stand his ground. Here, finally, noise cues onto the site. Stars come through, the dash on top of it. This is going to be called now, but there's no positioning to absorb any of this aggression. EG are all the way in spawn. Seekers. It's going to be pushing them back.
And there is a major retake ultimate. The Reckoning is fabulous in these kind of spots.
That's why PRX are in their spawn right now. They want to try and fight them to it. They're anticipating it. Here's the Reckoning. Do they push forward in time? They're all stunned up! A flash for a flash. Utils have to be used back and forth, back and forth. Which team will reign supreme? It looks like it's all EG! Boostio! Sublime! For a flash, and you got to get out of there.
Good flash from Ethan to save Demon 1.
Really nice. Supplementary utility just to peel him out. So, no casualties yet, but yet being the key word! Boostio! He's beaming them all down! 3 kills in the midst of it when his team needed it.
And now they're coming to flush out Forsaken. No support.
Such a brave angle. No support. Oh, he adjusts his aim at the wrong time of it. Flick to the side. There's no way he's been taking himself back up. He's posted back up onto the position. Insanity from Forsaken, but why not?
There is a very fine line between bravery and foolishness. That may have been on the wrong side of it there. Mind Freak is going to hear this like a stampede heading towards him.
And he's got to do so much here. But does the corner get cleared? It does. Fully and entirely.
No chances.
Boostio aware of it. Out in the open. Runner back taken away. Jing. Nana Swarm at his feet. There are just no gaps in the play. EG. Sheer domination on display here. Reckoning, flash over the top. Devi pushing forward, seeks to deny. The right click's not doing enough. Everybody falling. It's just down to Jing. Spam into the corner. 5 seconds remaining. Needs to stay alive. It's not possible. Map 5, we are going there.
Boostio had a really good map here on Pearl, and EG take it 13-6. The whole team was just really strong here, and we're going the distance to map 5. Looking at the agents here for Ascent, PRX are running the Sage and Fade, while Evil Geniuses have the Killjoy and Sova. Here are some of the highlights for Ascent.
CGRS through the smoke. Forsaken's there. Dash is active and brought down anyway. Shut down. And towards the back, they know that CGRS is there. Good util. It's clearing them out. Nearsighted. Really needs to get a kill here. Maybe more. Why not? Absolutely fluid with it. He's on for the ace, and he's only gone and done it. Is this intended?
I've no idea.
Forsaken's like tucked close to the corner.
It looks like Forsaken's been trapped in a little prison.
Yep. The cryo chamber is the high-low. You expect there just to be one. There's not. There's 2 of them popping right out. There's a kill advantage. It's a pivot and a scramble here for EG. Gonna try and bring down Mind Freak. TP across, still across, and now a fight into mid on top of it. Smoke at their feet, spamming right through it. Caught in the seas, connection near-sighted. Nobody can see a bloody thing. Where is the salvage? Where is the answer back? Swinging through the smokes. There's no time at all. Only 11 seconds remaining. They've got to get themselves onto the site. The spike, special delivery, drop it down. No kill found. Here's the plan. Time alone. They have about a second to spare. Pushing through. Jorgamo holds. Denied in the end. Everyone's low. A divide to clean up.
Snatched away.
Boostio. God damn, he's clean with it.
There's another one of those first duels. He's so aggressive.
Team held down with a Sheriff enough to get the one. Alarmbot spots it. He knows Rustio's close to the corner. Forsaken desperate to clear him out, but you challenge him, and you might just get tested in unfortunate ways. Still, they bring him down. Updraft over the top, knives rattled away. Out of the hands, a pop flash play. It's covered from the side, and just like that, swings and bloody roundabouts. It's going to be another Thrifty, assuming he can get the spike down. Squeeze from behind, the answer is a little bit delayed here. Smoke at his feet, Timor can't take a clean fight, but finally the dart lights him up.
The utility's so good from EG.
Cigarettes, okay, CJRS finding the two, Shocked up, bringing him down, and Jing has to get off his perch. Away from the wall, TP, it's a fake out! Jorgamo!
Well, they put the squeeze down onto Forsaken. And that...
And
fake
immediately...
like he could be going into the smoke or on top of the wall.
I did it! Yeah, he can barely believe it. Nightfall to the back, towards the back side of it, no one's suspecting it. Forsaken, who's right over the top. Not sure if it's a Nightfall or what. Com seeks to equalize, unleashing the Hunter's Fury, and does connect it onto Jing.
Who was on top of the wall again. So anticipating the play, they know what it looks like right now from PRX. They're just choosing to play full retake with no command.
Yeah, Ethan's got that one. Lets it loose. Pushing them back, no util to be used in this instance. Already just starting to flood the way back into the site. Has to be the big moment. Demon one. This guy is just spectacular. It's 3 for him to buy. He's left towards main, but not for much longer. Slow to try and cross in. 4 positions gained. TP into the back of the site, shoring up those defenses. They handed the rifle over to Ethan. He does not get the kill, but blinded up. Jorgamo, he's in the action, he's in the fight, and players are loaded. He might just be able to do it. Jump in spot is shut down. Tavai, surely he's finished. It's a 1v1 to save them in the series. The spike needs to be planted, and Com knows it. He's slowed it all the way down. He's playing it safe. The shock darts at play. There needs to be the plan. There needs to be the fight force down. Com's done it. Paving the way on a Thrifty. EG are destined to get that rematch.
Evil Geniuses close out Ascent 13-8 and win this series on the 5th map. Demon 1 really stepped up here, dropping almost 30 kills when the game itself only had 21 rounds. Full credit has to be given to PRX though. They came into this tournament with a substitute player and made it all the way to 3rd place. This means that tomorrow we will see a rematch between Fnatic and Evil Geniuses. Also at these times tomorrow, keep an eye out, as around then should be when we get the cinematic trailer reveal for the new agent.